If you're moving to Nanaimo, BC after selling on the Lower Mainland and retiring here, this video might save you from buying in the wrong neighborhood. We help people relocate to Vancouver Island every week, and one question that comes up more often than other, where should I live in Nanaimo? Before we dive deep into neighborhoods, we have to narrow it down a little bit more. Are you looking for a single family rancher, patio home or townhome, or a condo? Because your housing choice really determines where you want to live. And the interesting part, all three have one area that stands out as the clear favorite, and we're recording in that area today. We're just outside of Oliver Woods here in Uplands/North Nanaimo. And today we're gonna break it down by neighborhood and property type. And if you want to go even deeper, at the end, we've put together 8 free guides specifically for people making this move. They cover neighborhoods, what your Lower Mainland equity buys, healthcare, and everything else you'd want to know before relocating. And they're all linked below in the blog post. So grab them once you're finished watching. Let's start with single family homes, because most people downsizing still want that detached home. Usually that means a rancher. Sometimes this is called a bungalow, or a walkout rancher with everything you need on the main floor and a basement you can use for guests or hobbies. The strongest concentration of retirement ranchers in Nanaimo is here in North Nanaimo and Oliver Woods. Actually, right across the road is nothing but ranchers. There's the odd 2-story home there. There are also smaller pockets around Pleasant Valley and Departure Bay, but they don't have quite that same retirement feel as we do here. What does that actually cost if you're moving here from Vancouver? Well, if you're selling a home in the $1 to $2 million range, a rancher in North Nanaimo typically starts in about the mid 800s if it needs updating. A nicely renovated home is usually around $900,000. And if you want an ocean view, plan on spending another $30,000 to $50,000 for a really nice view. But in our experience, that resale value usually makes it worthwhile if the view is important to you. And most people moving to the island want that ocean view. Next up are townhomes. This is where a lot of people get confused because the word townhome is used for 2 different types of homes. The first is a traditional townhome, usually 2 to 3 levels, built more for families, lots of stairs, but the second one is what we call a patio home. Single family living, sometimes with a basement you don't even need to use every day. So main floor is gonna have laundry, your primary bedroom, basically everything you need to live. Patio homes are one of the most popular choices for retirees relocating to Vancouver Island. They give you the best balance between a detached home and condo living. You still get the yard, you still get a patio for flowers or planters, room for a barbecue, and your own garage. That garage matters more than what people expect. Not only can you have hobbies in there, but we do get a few snowy mornings every year, and it's nice to not have to scrape your windshield at 7 in the morning. The number one area for patio homes is the Uplands corridor behind me, running from Rutherford Road down Uplands Drive to Dover Road. Everything is close by. We have grocery stores, restaurants, dentists, chiropractors, Nanaimo North Town Centre just across the road, Longwood Station just behind me, and then Oliver Woods Community Centre right here, where we got walking trails, a nice pond, and even a small community police office, which gives many people extra sense of security and makes the area just feel safe. So quick question, what is the typical price for patio homes? Patio homes generally start around the $500,000 mark in this area, and that's usually a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom home built in the 1980s or 1990s with a single car garage. At the upper end, expect around $850,000. That'll get you 3 bedrooms, more modern finishes, and often a large layout. Some communities worth knowing include Amblewood Lane, which is just down the road, right across from Nanaimo Town Centre, Primrose Drive in Uplands Village, which is also just across the road, known for larger yards and a great sense of community. And then Cedar Place, which is actually just behind me, nestled up against Oliver Woods. We also have the Terraces, which are known for beautifully maintained gardens, and Oceanwalk up in North Nanaimo, which even has its own recreation center. We cover these communities in much more detail in our Nanaimo Retirement Guide. If you're seriously considering a move, the Retirement Neighborhood Guide will save you hours of guessing. It gives you a much clearer idea on which part of Nanaimo fits your lifestyle, and you'll find the link down below. Now let's talk condos. The Uplands corridor is still the number one choice, but here is what you really need to know about the lifestyle and amenities. Cedar Ridge overlooks Long Lake just down the hill. It's newer, it's well managed, and 2-bedroom units are usually around $500,000. Across the road from that is 4960 Songbird Place. It overlooks a beautiful pond, has one bedroom starting around $400,000, and it was built by Windley Contracting, who everybody knows here, local builder with a great reputation. And then there's Edgewater. This is just the ultimate. It's one of our favorite condo communities. It's a master plan community built over several phases, strong reserve funds, underground parking. They have hobby rooms with a whole bunch of power tools in them, and a walking trail that takes you directly to Longwood Station for groceries or dinner. The ponds and features here throughout the property make it incredibly peaceful. If you can find a unit overlooking the water, it's a wonderful place to sit with your morning coffee. The natural gas fireplaces are another bonus during winter, as they really take that winter chill off. There's also a social clubhouse, pool table, community events, even the occasional beer and burger night, which says a lot about the people who live here, and it's a great time to be able to meet them. Further along, you find the Texada. Some upper floors have beautiful ocean views, and just behind that is the Mint. It's a newer building with more modern finishes and some ocean view units as well. So which condo is the best? Well, it really depends. If community and amenities matter most, Edgewater is extremely hard to beat. If ocean views are your priority, take a look at the upper floors of the Texada or the Mint. So here's the simple framework. Choose a rancher if you still want a detached home with your own yard. Choose a patio home if you want something in between. Or choose a condo if you'd rather have lower maintenance and a stronger built-in community. The interesting thing is almost all of these options are centered around the same Uplands corridor, which is why we recommend the area so often. If you're relocating to Vancouver Island and you'd like to compare these neighborhoods based on your budget and lifestyle, download our free Nanaimo retirement guide below. It's the easiest way to compare these areas before you book a flight or catch the ferry over to see them in person. And if you're planning a visit, we're always happy to walk through these neighborhoods with you. Just reach out. Thanks for stopping in. Don't forget to like or subscribe for more lifestyle videos like this. Bye for now.